We're so excited about this. What about you, Latoya? Latoya got to go get purdied up.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. We finna have some fun today. We gonna show you how to reimagine civic engagement.
Um, this is uh, this is something that I was thinking. We back in January, I was like, we have to have something that hypes people up and gets them to come out, but still hear what we need to hear about the issues, what matter most, and just this is the best way to do it. We have Miss Jasmine here. She has been the promoter for this event. What do you call you, a promoter, or what would we call you?
I don't have a title. I just do everything.
No, I'm talking about for this particular
A
event.
consultant,
She was consulting.
a
She
booking
was on the
agent,
phone. She answered.
organizer,
Listen,
promoter.
she answered the phone when I called. She did everything. If you need to work with her, this is definitely a great woman to work with.
Thank you, Tamika.
Always has her stuff on point. We work with Meech Harper and KB.
Yep.
With
MK MKA
Live.
MKE agency.
Yes, they are a great agency to work with. They got all the stuff that we need. The what is that, swag? They did all the decorations and stuff for the stage and stuff. So we are excited about this.
Yes.
We got a couple of our acts that are coming on tonight, but we have some extra acts that are not on the flyers. So you might want to tell
Yes.
us about that.
Well, first and foremost, I'm excited. The artists are on flight right now, on their way to Milwaukee. We have a special guest, Cuckoo Cow, Milwaukee's own Cuckoo Cow, will be gracing the stage. I'm excited. That's Big Unk. I'm excited about that because I feel like we have to do a better job at uplifting him and everything that he's accomplished, and the fact that he wants to do it. The fact that it's intergenerational. It's so many different acts that's different ages from different generations that we're bringing together. So although it's about the big vote, is bigger than the big vote for the city of Milwaukee.
The one thing that I always I really love is that people are coming together. They know this is about voting. We will be, asking people if they are registered to vote. We are registering people to vote. If you want to do is boring. Look, this is a fun way to assist people to register to vote. We will check your registration at the door if you want to make sure. But here, let me give you the tea on this. We have a check-in list. If you have signed up, y'all gonna go through. We just click your name, click your name, click your name. If you did not sign up, you're still going to have to sign up.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to give you a QR code and you're going to have to waste time doing all that at the door.
Yeah.
So if you would, please go on to wisconsinvoices.org and click on the big vote, and that'll take you right to get your free ticket. Yes. Again, we do have a donation button if you want to slide some money our way. It would be greatly appreciated. We are a 501c3 and we do this work, and we take donations, and they are and if you put all your information in, that is a tax write-off for you.
And we know y'all got to work today, so just go to work dressed already. Just make sure y'all got your makeup bags and brushes and everything at work so that y'all can come straight to the event and don't miss any of the performing acts. Shout out to my good brother Ray Nitti.
Come on, Ray.
That's my brother right there.
Look, wait. Now I'm gonna talk about you a little bit because I see you in the streets of Milwaukee. You from here? You live here. And then I saw your pretty picture.
What I say?
There's a microphone.
On the flyer,
the microphone.
With the stars picture.
The microphone. No. We talking about the microphone.
The dancing with the stars. The
with
the stars pic.
Oh, my little Caribbean.
It's like your glamour shot almost.
Yeah, little chest out.
How are you,
Three
Ray?
buttons down always.
How are you, Ray?
I'm good. How you all doing? Thanks for having me.
Are you interested in getting these people out to vote?
Oh, absolutely. Always interested in using our platforms to get our community active and part of the process.
So for y'all, for those who are unaware, both myself and Ray are former artists. Well, not former artists. We are artists, but we are the first artists in Milwaukee to run for office. The past two elections, me and Ray has ran for office. So
So that's a good segue question. How did you two get connected then?
I was actually the first female on Ray Nitti label back in the day.
Oh, okay. So what was his label?
So we had it was more like a family. I
Yeah.
don't want to say label because we didn't
Yeah.
operate
Okay.
like a label. We just looked out for each other and shared knowledge and stuff with each other.
Okay.
But it was Fly Gang Entertainment.
Okay.
Fly was an acronym that stood for Feel Like You're Everything.
Mhm.
We was always about promoting positivity, pushing the norm,
Yeah.
trying to challenge the status quo. Always against the grain. We always was the ones that's probably gonna ruffle some feathers in the room.
Which what we need. Which what we need.
So yeah, that was our family, man. And we all still connected to this day, and I'm proud of what everybody is doing in their own paths as well.
So how do you see now that you are, a seasoned adult or going towards a seasoned adult for both of y'all?
That's a strong word.
Well, I mean, it is. Y'all didn't put in work. Y'all didn't put in work. Y'all didn't did a lot of. Y'all didn't accomplish a lot, helping a lot of people from. Even for yourself. You didn't did a lot of work with a lot of artists and yourself as well. How does it feel being on the other side as being like the leader and setting the next example for the entertainers, for even organizers and people like myself who are semi new to working in in the community on this side? It's always been in another.
Wait.
What?
No, he ain't new no more. After 2 years now, you've been with us.
Yeah, 2 years on the community organizing side. 15 years, really 15 years overall in the community, but on the organizing side, I'm 2 years. Yeah, he did a lot of stuff to him and all his folks. I'll run into a lot of his people. So how does it feel on this side now that you're not like the back in the day in y'all 20s and teens and 20s, y'all was just starting to create your path, but how does it feel now that you got this real control and really setting the tone for your city? Like what type of responsibility do you two feel like you have now?
For me, it's fun because I don't have the energy to do a lot of stuff that I used to do no more. So I enjoy watching the young ones
So now you are
get
at
out
this
there and
season.
do everything. But I just believe strongly in the intergenerational piece, being able to take. So, for instance, when we talking about everything that me and Ray are doing, I actually learned a lot of this stuff from being on tour with him. Like I've seen how he operated, and that was the first time I seen it at a national level.
Mhm.
So, being able to take everything that I've learned throughout the years and apply it to what I do now, but then also being willing to show people like Harvey P and Lil RB and the younger artists how to do it as well. I think it's fun, it's exciting. I feel like our generation is not the generation that's in the way of the young artists that's coming up, but we're actually reaching back and trying to get them to participate. And most importantly, just letting them be them.
Yeah.
I wish I had a me back then. So I'm just trying the best that I can to be what it was that I needed at that age in the industry.
Yeah, I like that because a lot of the OGs from that era said they dropped the ball. So I guess it's us for us to pick it up and set the example a little bit more.
It's what they was taught too, though. It was what they was taught. I agree with everything Jazzy said. I'm super excited. What I'm most excited about is actually like not getting in the way of the future.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But how can we just be something that helps prop up the next generation? And I agree with everything what Jazzy said. Just being able to reach out if they need you to reach out, answer questions if they need you to answer questions, because the truth is it is their time right now. And if we can share some knowledge that we wish somebody would have shared with us, not saying nobody shared anything with us, but it was also you had to really go get it though. It wasn't nobody just really opening a wealth of resources to us. We really had to get on the road and do the shows and do all of these things. But just seeing the new generation, man, I'm proud of what they're doing and how they're actually working with each other as artists. I think that's the most important and most beautiful thing that I'm seeing, how they support each other and to know where we came from as a city musically to where we are right now. I'm proud, man, to know that I had some part, a small part in, helping curate and helping grow this entertainment industry here in the city.
With it,
Finna say, putting us on the map.
right,
Yeah.
with it being so silo kind of in the early 2000s with some of the artists, and I know a lot of artists did collab, but I used to wish for certain collaborations with some of the people I knew when I was like, in my early 20s. Do you feel like you have to be more intentional now with some of the moves that y'all two make within bringing in an artist or bringing in opportunities? And even with you, like, do you feel like you have to be, are you showing more intentionality with that when it comes to like being a trailblazer for a lot of the artists that are coming after you? Do you feel like you had to like show that more?
I think for me, what I want to make sure I'm doing more is at least being available.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of times too, we think that our advice is always the best advice to give somebody, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes they don't want to hear your advice. So just being available
Mhm.
when that time comes, if somebody wants to lean on you, I think that's the one of my most important things that I'm working on. And when they do ask, just make sure I'm being selfless with the information, because I think for some reason we like to, like, as humans, we like to hoard information and resources as if it's gonna run out or something. Or like,
Yeah.
if I show you how to do your tune core,
Yeah.
that means my stream's gonna go down or
Right.
something. It's
You
like,
might be the deciding factor
you
on my
feel what I'm
life.
saying? So
Yeah,
just
that's
just
real.
just figuring out how to be available and be present, man, and just be be humble enough to know that I could learn from this young generation as
Mhm.
well. So I want to be able to receive and send, and stuff like that.
Like
For
that.
me, I
Like that.
think I agree with Ray. It's being available and then also leading by example. So I strive in trying to show them what unity looks like. And
Mhm.
don't get it twisted. I know that everybody is not going to be all kumbaya on one accord. But it's one thing to say that we need to do better, and it's another thing to actually do it.
Mhm.
So for me, it's like whatever way I can help. Whenever artists come in town, if you got merch, whatever, I just try and put everybody in a position to be able to you know, get their business out there, to work together and just show people that it is possible. Like for me, this event is so dope because, like I said, it's intergenerational. I think Cuckoo Cow was like a bringing him on board, just kind of solidified what the vision was, and now it's a movement. Like people are calling it a movement, and it's a big deal.
Yeah, I see a lot of people starting to get a little recognition on it. Tamika, what you got? Look like you got something to say.
Y'all kind of boring. We supposed to be hyping this up. Y'all got deep
No,
into it, but this is what I know, tapping in. But Ray, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of, you have so many different styles, and I don't know if y'all talked about this yet, but you got so many different styles. I've heard at least 3 different styles out of you. Am I right?
Yeah, that's sounds accurate. Sounds
So
accurate.
tell me about your styles and why you change it up, and what makes you do what you do.
So I'm originally born and raised in St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands. Moved here in '98, so a lot of my musical background was reggae, dance hall, soca music, calypso music, and so forth. My
So
first,
that's your roots.
yeah, that's
your
my roots. That's my culture. That's my heritage. That's what I still generally prefer to listen to today, right? But when I moved to Milwaukee, there was obviously a cultural shift that happened in my life. Um, Went to John Burroughs Middle School, and you got introduced to the culture of ribbon real fast. Yeah. So I was like, damn, this what Coolie High is. That's what you know what I'm saying? Just like they have stereotypes of people in the islands, like we saw movies and be like, damn, I'm at one of these schools here where you never know. It'd be like, you smoke crack, don't you? But no, I think just the cultural shift, and as I grew as an artist, when I earlier in my career, I strayed away from incorporating my culture in my music. And it was a DJ by the name of Benny D that was paying attention. He was Rock City's DJ. He's also Akon's DJ, and he's from St. Thomas and Virgin Islands. And I remember him chopping it up with me on MySpace at the time. That's how old I am. It was on MySpace, and he was like,
Carvey P, do you know what MySpace is?
so so he was talking to me on MySpace, and he was like, yo, Nitti, we love what you're doing, but don't ever be ashamed to rep your culture and your music. We from a small island, and your voice could reach places that others may can't. And that resonated with me. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like somebody I'm looking at that I respect. I'm trying to learn from and grow from. I'm trying to sign an Akon. I'm trying to sign a Convict. You know what I'm saying? Because they there, Rock City there, Verse Simmons there, all the dope artists from the islands was there. So to hear him say that, it was like it lit something in me. And not only did he say that to me, he also presented opportunities for me to challenge myself to use my native language, accent, whatever that looks like in music. Where him and Akon was on tour, and he was like, yo, let's get in the studio and let's shoot this video. I was like, oh, okay, you really we doing it. So after just being a part of that and seeing how that felt, and it felt good to feel like, okay, this is my culture, this is who I am, it feels right, you know what I'm saying? So just incorporating it more now as I'm older and maturing in my music and my sound, wanting to make sure I'm including my heritage and culture in there. So you're going to hear a lot of Afro beats, Caribbean inspired music in the set tonight. Yeah, we're going to still have bow. We're going to do bow. I might do it in my accent. We don't know. I like her. I want a wife. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
The island version. Hey, that would have been cool. You would drop the island version back then at the time, man. It probably would have went international for real, for real.
We did a reggaeton version on the live.
Oh, you did?
We did do a reggaeton version.
Oh yeah, okay. And that reggaeton.
And we had a remix too. A lot of people don't know we had a remix to Bow with Charlie Boy and Rashida. Yeah. With Jazzy Twin.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a good hustling twin to have. Y'all hustle hard.
I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna say nothing.
You know what? Matter of fact, I think my cousin did that record for you.
Real.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shouts out Real. All this musical energy up in here.
Yeah, man, that's my little cousin, man.
Shout out to Ride Out. Look, I had to play the drums for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I got a few raps written down somewhere.
Super, super dope, man. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think Rail get enough credit.
Not enough credit
for what happened after Bow.
Yeah,
because he really changed the sound of Milwaukee music. The sound that you hear today, in my opinion, that was real.
That's
you feel what I'm saying? That was Bow. That was, you know what I'm saying? After Bow, there was Booty Hop. There was She Bad. Work. It was all of these records. And you know, bro he's quiet, he's humble, he don't speak much, he don't even really pop out like that. And I think it's easy to miss giving people their flowers like that sometimes. Right. So man, shouts out to the and Rel doing phenomenal things right now.
Yeah,
too.
Man. He just caught a record with Tank, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. You know, just being on the music side, me on the R&B side, just doing records and things like that. So when I found out that it was Lil Cuz on the record, I had reached out to him like, hey man, I'm proud of you, man. That you doing, you know, man, great. I was in Atlanta when I heard the record, so I'm like, oh wow,
there was some fun times.
Yeah, man, it was crazy.
It
was crazy. Everywhere.
I want to shout out New Styles too, because New Styles is actually going to be DJing for Right tonight. But New Styles broke our records in Textures. Knowledge broke it in on V100, but New Styles was like the go-to person in the club to get the records broken. So shout out to New Styles. Shout out to Ray.
Shouts out to Mike too. We got the drummer Mike gonna be drumming with us tonight, man. We got the Mike E.
Wait. You know I play a mean cowbell.
Oh, bring it out there. Bring it out. Listen, I got the perfect song for you.
Look.
I got the perfect. Bring it out there.
More
Bring it out there.
Pow. Wait,
More cowbell.
wait a minute. Jermaine, have I not been practicing?
Oh yeah,
Pow,
she been getting
Bring it
man.
out
I got
there.
a
Bring
rehearsal
it out
spot.
there.
She come 9 to 5, man. She worked real hard.
Bring it out there. I'm expecting to see it tonight now. I'm
You should hear me
expecting
at
to see it
5
tonight.
between 5 in the morning and 9 in the morning. I'd be
Yeah.
like, pow, pow,
She
pow.
go hard, man.
Yeah.
We gonna take a break.
Do that move again.
Yeah.
Do the move.
I
She go
can't.
hard.
We're gonna take a break. We're coming back. We're gonna have Chris Walton of Hip Hop Caucus. We're gonna talk to Carvey P a little bit, and then we're gonna have Real Rich of Atlanta coming in. Thank you. We'll be right back with Be a Voice with Wisconsin Voices. Vote tonight. We got a caller. Caller, who on the line?
Wonderful, wonderful. This is Judge Taylor. I want to know, is everybody invited?
Everybody is invited. Hello, Judge Taylor. How you doing?
I'm good. I got out of court a little bit early and got a chance to hear y'all on the radio, and I'm like, oh, this is the concert.
Yeah, I did. I just want to make sure because I know you've been working so hard. Giving people what is it called, restorative justice over there.
We doing a little bit of that, and we doing a lot of bit of cases. We have done more than 4,000 court appearances. I've been saying that I had did 700 cases, but I just calculated. I couldn't believe it myself that we have done. Actually, when you consider traffic cases and everything, we've closed about 1,200 cases. So
Since
I'm busy.
June? I mean, since January?
Since January, since I took the bench by myself in February. So yeah.
Oh, all right, y'all. Yeah, now she overachiever. She achieved many great things as an attorney, a private practice attorney. Achieved great things as a state rep. Achieved many great things as a state senator. Now overachieving as a judge again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
We
for those
love the
kind
work you
words.
do. You gonna be are you coming to the big vote? Maybe, possibly,
That's what
maybe.
I was trying to find out. It's nonpartisan, so I can show up something like this and encouraging people to vote. But I haven't had a chance to go get a ticket or anything.
All you got to do is go onto the Wisconsin Voices website, click on Be a Voice, type your name in, and that's all you got to do.
All right, that's what people got to do. Other people, anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it. This is the way this is a free concert. We just want to make sure that we don't have a bombardment and we know exactly what's going in and how many people are coming. So that's why we're trying to keep the count with the Eventbrite. Thank you so much for calling, Judge. I always have a hard time calling you your honorable Judge Taylor.
Oh, you're so sweet. But I want to say this about you, Tamika. I want to say thank you because when I heard the commercial and that Jasmine Tyler and others were pulling, together this concert, with Wisconsin Voices, I first just want to say thank you because as an executive director, when you are given connections with organizations in the community, what I have seen you do is execute as a co-executive director. And I just want to say that kind of outreach in the community, that kind of service in the community is important. But the people that you end up working with, like my sister Jasmine, I appreciate the work that she does in the community. And you've just brought together such an amazing group of talent in this community, Jasmine. And to be able to, you and Tamika to do this, I'm just proud of y'all. That's all.
Jazz had to go handle some business. She already out going back to the airport.
She'll hear the love. And then lastly, I heard Ray Nitti on there. That's what I love. You to Ray. So that's all.
This is a collective effort with all of the Wisconsin Voices people. They work hard. They work hard. They do what they have to do. Like today I walked in and plans changed. Latoya's like, I got this. We're going to do this. And I was like, I didn't even think about some of this stuff. And today they are stepping up 100%. Brian's got everything. Nicole holding it down at the office. And then she going to slide in. The canvassers are working double today. They're assisting people to register to vote in the streets. And then they're going to come to the concert, help us set up, do all that stuff. And then assist people again to register to vote. So I thank you so much. I can't wait to see you.
Well, I thank your team. I thank your team too. I want you to know that I get to hear them on the radio every once in a while, even when you're not there, and they hold it down.
Yep.
Okay. Keep that energy flowing and educating the community. And so one of the things I would ask you to do, although I know that you guys are doing this for the election cycle that we're in now, please don't forget that there are election cycles in February and April also, not just August and November.
Are you up for re-election?
I am up for election in February and April of 2025.
Okay. We got to make sure we remember that. We have to come to the show and talk about what you have accomplished.
I sure will look forward to it. You guys have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge Taylor.
Thank you.
She's always been, even when she was a senator, she helped me get so many connections among this. So I am glad she is coming. Now let's see. We got one of our we got two guests, but I'm gonna introduce this guest first because he may or may not be known in Milwaukee, but he's a rising star out of Atlanta. We have Mr. Real Rich. How you doing, Real Rich? Wait, we gotta do where the sound. Wait, we don't have no sound effects for you or nothing. Hey.
How y'all doing?
There we go. Hello, Mr. Rich. How you doing?
I'm fine,
You got to talk up in there.
I'm
they
fine. How
gotta
you
make
doing?
sure they hear you.
Right.
I was connected through you through another person, and I know that you are all about community, and this just happened to like slide your way. I mean, it was on your radar, but when I connected, they were telling me how you really want people to be part of community. So let's tell you a little bit about your background, and then we'll get into that. What's your background? Where you from?
Okay. Well, I'm real rich. I'm from Memphis originally. I'm from Memphis. Yeah, the 901.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
North or south? Where you from? North or south?
I was born in South Memphis, Claver home. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know I gotta say, so I love Memphis. That's the home. That's like the second home besides Chicago. So I'm connected. You know, I'm real connected to Memphis. I got a lot of family down there. So once you said that Memphis, I was
Right.
Yeah. So that's what's up. Okay, go ahead. I'm
Wait,
about to
wait,
finish.
wait. You see, he had to jump up. He had to jump up. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm from Memphis. A little bit about me. I've been rapping a little minute, and I kind of been doing little things as far as like they got a foundation in Memphis called Kids Lives Matter Too, and
What is the foundation called?
Kids Lives Matter Too,
Uh-huh.
and I did a song for, and it's basically a movement like getting the kids on the right track. To go to school. It's cool to go to school. It's cool to be yourself. You know what I mean? You don't have to be nobody else. You ain't got to.
You don't have to be out in trouble just to do what you got to do. You're actually trying to build community up, making sure these kids are not like scared to be who they are. If they're artists, sometimes they quiet, they think they could be a poet, ballerina, all this stuff that is not necessarily cool in the Black population, but they can be anything they want to be. Then what's your journey been after that?
I just been really staying consistent with the music. Me and Jazzy Faye been working on a couple projects together, and we got something real big coming. But
have you collaborated with anyone else?
D Moolah out of Memphis.
Okay.
Yeah, with English.
I think I've heard you heard him. I think I heard him. Yeah. Oh, you
Action Pack, yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
Brian, you got to come to the mic so people can hear what you say.
I just have to ask him if he knew one of my cousins out of Memphis. Action Pack AP is my blood cousin. That's yeah. I know.
Right.
Yeah, if he knew AP, they did a thing like a year ago, like the top 25 Memphis out of rappers out of Memphis, and he was on that list. So I didn't, cuz blew up. He like 19, 20, 20, 21, something like that. So
yeah, my cousin here too now.
Okay. Well, on that note, let's go a little bit to Latoya's cousin. We have Chris Walton of Hip Hop Caucus. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing today?
And Chris so busy. He was on a call and he had to slide on in here. And then, but one of our sponsors is a Hip Hop Caucus. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's October now. Everything comes down to October. We're about to do a lot of good work around the country, but we want to make sure that we're doing the work here in Milwaukee, making sure the Hip Hop Caucus has a voice and a face here on the ground, so folks know.
Stop playing. You ain't gonna let Hip Hop Caucus not come to your hometown.
Oh no, we will always come back to Milwaukee.
I don't care if we what do you call it, a swing state or not. You gonna have something here. I know. Where have you been in the last? You were here a couple months ago. What have you been doing over the United States, across the country?
Right. So the Hip Hop Caucus has actually kicked off our Respect My Vote, Get Out the Vote tour. We have been doing stops in New Orleans, Atlanta. We were just in New York City for Climate Week last week. We're going to be doing stops all over the country, including upcoming. We're going to be in Norfolk this upcoming Thursday. Detroit is upcoming next week. We're doing actually another event today down in Houston, Texas, and there's another event going on in Dallas. We are in basically Detroit, Philly, Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, Charlotte, Raleigh, Atlanta, Savannah, Dallas, Houston, all over the country, because it's important to get out young Black voters who are first and worst impacted on a lot of these issues. And so we're going out there to make sure people hear about us, know what's going on, know how important these issues are, and to get out there and vote, and also know that their votes need to be heard, and their voices need to be heard, and their votes need to be respected.
This is some all these people. I can't believe how we got to Chris. I remember talking to you back in I think January, February, March, something around there, and I'm like, Chris, I want to have this concert here, and you were. I think we got jazz in, and then you were on the very first call to help plan and try to figure out, now who we gonna get. We were sitting there like, who we gonna get, and and the thing is, there were people who wanted to do it, but we ended up, they either had conflicts or they waited too late. So this was something, and these were, pretty big stars. They were like, oh, we can't do it now. A couple of Bucks players was like, man, we in training, but why y'all had to do it this day? They just left for training, and they were excited about it. We've heard it. We have a couple of sponsors, and I want to thank the sponsors that we have, because if it wasn't for them, NAACP of Milwaukee, Hip Hop Caucus, Greater Urban League of Milwaukee, Faith Colas is one of my girls. She always has Wisconsin Voices is back. We have who else do we have in there? We have Believers for Change, Sly Jackson. I always say his name like that, and he'll be like, he just shake his head. Y'all think I have issues? I don't know. I just. Oh,
not today. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we definitely.
I love that. We have, so one of the things, and we have an organization that is going to, so we're gonna, assist people register to vote. But there's those times where people don't have a birth certificate, they don't have the money to get the birth certificate, they can't get a ride there. We have an organization that's going to be there tonight that will help pay for your birth certificate, that will help you get an Uber ride there. We are, trying to do everything we can to give everybody tools that they need. The Center for Racial Equity will be there. They are tabling. Let's see, who else is tabling? Sherman Park Neighborhood Association. These are people who are our partners and who are just and share the love. And here's the thing. One of the things that I really want to shout out to is Milwaukee Turners, because Milwaukee Turners has, partnered with us, equally. They were right there with us, helping us with venue, helping us do everything we had to do to make sure that this came through. So shout out Emilio Juan Francisco de Torre. I don't do it like he do it though. Yeah, we should get him to call in and say his name, just to say Juan Emilio Francisco Torre. Oh no, he said it's who is that one lady that can't called on the, we had Emilio on one time, and she's like, what's his name again? She pretend like she didn't hear his name. She's like, not you. I mean, Tamika, Brian. No, the other one. What's his name? So he said his name and all this Juan Emilio Francisco de Torre. And she's like, ooh, I just wanted to hear it again. I thank you guys for being part of this. We are going to take a break. In a little bit, we're going to make sure that everybody has a good time. But if I want people to know that the key to this is community based, making sure you know the issues that matter to your community, making sure that everybody has a kind of a a voice, and that's our whole thing. You know, this show is called Be a Voice, but this is also amplify your voice. And she keep going back to that reimagining civic engagement. No, I'm just saying it. We always, what I'm saying is we forget about that because that was what she was, Latoya was pushing when I first got there, and it always comes back to no matter what we do, we change the name, we amplifying our voice, but it's always reimagining, because even if we think we got it right, we'll reimagine it again and find something better, different to pull it out. We'll be right back. This is Be a Voice with Wisconsin Voices, 860 AM, 106.5 FM.
Hey, y'all, we are back on WNOV 860 AM, 106.5 FM, Be a Voice Radio, Wisconsin Voices, with our guests, Mr. Real Rich, Mr. Chris Walton. All right, y'all, as far as just wrapping up the segment and just tapping into the last few things, anything else you want to share with our people out here, man?
Yeah, I just say, man, go vote, man. Go vote, man. You need to exercise your right, you know what I mean, as the people, to be able, change the future of society and stuff like this. So, yeah, go vote.
Yeah, it's definitely impactful between cities like Milwaukee and Memphis. It's they like brother sister city in a sense.
Right.
Memphis a little more spread out, but it got the same type of energy. They got a lot of artists out there that's doing great things, and I think for y'all and the artists between your city like Memphis and then being in Atlanta doing your work, you know, it's great that you still, you know, want to tap in, and the bigger that you grow, and the more that exposure you get, it'll be more people wanting to follow suit, especially in that good old South Memphis.
Right.
Shout out South Memphis,
Shout
man.
out South Memphis,
Shout
man.
out South Memphis, man.
Yeah.
That's where it started for my family. That's where they first, when they touched down in Memphis, that's where they landed at first, and then a lot of them migrated to the north too. So I got a lot of more.
Then.
Yeah, Castile, not Castile. That's South, but
That's
South, but all of them up in Riley, and my cousins stay in that little area. And like
Right.
They moved up out the Bay Area, yeah.
Right.
Bay Area, and all my cousins spread. Yeah, they be thick, man. Y'all don't know, man. To be honest with you, I be all over the place when I go down there. I just got a lot of love for y'all down there, so I appreciate you for coming up to Milwaukee.
Man, I appreciate.
Come up some more, man. Come some of them Bucks games too, man.
For sure, man. Hey, I love Milwaukee, man. Live down here, like I ain't never been. It's my first time, so.
Oh, work.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta. Yeah. That means we gotta get you back then after this too. Hope you have a great time tonight then with everything. Chris, what about you, my brother? What you got for us to end it?
So, if you are someone who is a returning citizen, if you are not on paper, you can vote. Remember this. If you are not on paper, you can vote. Check out respectmyvote.com. You can check out all of your information you may have, check your references and make sure you got everything that you need to get it registered to vote, take our pledge to vote, and please utilize your vote. You are a returning citizen. You are a citizen. You still have to make sure your voice is heard and your vote is respected. Your issues that you care about, things you want to see done, is still important.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hey, we got another person in here that we want to slide in somewhere, wherever mic you want to get on, whatever you want to get. You know, we could have kept all the artists and all our folks up here. We're gonna slide them in.
Yeah, I kind of want to slide. I want to talk to Real Rich.
Yeah, you want to slide? Yeah. So we got another one of our performers for the evening tonight, Mr. Carvey P. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, just in case they haven't heard you before.
Yo, Carvey P speaking. So it's your boy Carvey P, man. I obviously will be at the Big Vote event tonight. You know,
where's that at?
Turner Hall.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And yeah, tell me what you want to know. What you want to know?
So Carvey, so what music is a passion, it's an art, it's a way to express yourself, and I take it serious when it comes to artists and their work, because I know the passion and the grind. I see it from, like I said, even just my cousin down there, my friends up here, looking at individuals. What got you into it? What sparked that music wave for you? And
so music to me is like a universal connection. Like, you can connect with people you thought you would never see or never have a conversation with.
Yeah.
Just by them hearing your song and hearing your voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that itself is just like one of the most beneficial things that come from music. Because like, not only are you influencing people, you showcasing your talents, and basically, sometimes you can make somebody feel better by just hearing your song or seeing who you are as a person. Just like I said, that influence, somebody seeing me doing what they want to do,
Yeah. So when it comes to that influence, and this is for you and Real Rich, I said it right? Real Rich, right? Okay. Then when it comes to y'all two, do you feel like your influence has gotten strong enough? And anybody can go first. Has your influence got strong enough for you to see that difference? And it don't even got to be 1,000 people, but a few hundred people, or what, a few tens of whatever you want to look at it at. Have you seen that influence? You think that influence got strong enough from both of y'all and from the work y'all been doing to persuade your folks to start paying attention to the community work? And
I would say most definitely, because once you got your following is your following. They in tune to whatever you produce, whatever you put out there. They want to see it. They're gonna stay tuned with it,
Yeah.
So say for instance, if I'm promoting this big vote event, obviously my followers know I'm in tune and I'm about voting.
Yeah.
So that's gonna interest them. Maybe if they never knew how to even vote, Carvey P voting. So, how could I try to vote? He only 19 years old. I'm 19, so I'm 21. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh, he's 19. I'm voting. So
Yep.
let me try to get in and do something.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just simple as that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. What you think?
Yeah, most definitely. I'd say, Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, come on to the mic, dog. Come on to the mic. Represent for the 901. You know, look, we don't get too many Memphis in here, man. You got to go ahead and tell the people how you feel. How do you see it from your point of view? I know, it we hard because I don't know what age range you are, but influencing the folks. But what have you seen just as far as doing organizer or just community on your end? How you feel?
Just I seen the impact. Like it changed tremendously. Like, people sticking together, kind of like trying to put a movement together for positive. Like sticking together on not you ain't got to get together. Let's get together with the switches. Let's get together and protect our community and make sure these women straight and these kids and all that. So
that's what it's about. I appreciate that. All right, next tapping into more interview. What are some of the now when it comes to the songs and stuff like that and the music, what are some of your progresses into creating some of these tracks, and when we get to hear some of your hottest music tonight for both of y'all, what tracks or what can the people anticipate from coming to see a Carvey P and a Real Rich tonight?
Oh, we're finna turn up, man.
Turn up.
It's energy, man. We bringing energy, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Stage presence. I asked Carvey yesterday, does he rehearse? Carvey looked at me. No, man. So Carvey thought I meant like rehearsing, like go to like a stage somewhere and you bring it out. But Carvey, how do you prep for your
honestly,
your days?
Honestly, like, want me to tell you the truth, like what happened when the mic get in my hand?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Carvey after 10, man. Like they talk about, like it's a different me. Like I'm pretty sure Real Rich can, adjust to this too, because like when that mic in your hands, like you a whole different person. Like no fear, no second thought. It's just like it's flowing. It's a flow.
Yeah.
Go time.
Fact, right. It's go time. Right. I ain't get here. I ain't come here to shake with the mic in my hand.
Yeah, because we seen them performers. You going, y'all done seen them on the World Stars. People nervous and act like they gonna pass out. How do you prep for yours when it comes to your music?
I'm be honest. Like I vision myself there already.
Yeah,
and just like hear the music over and over, and then I execute.
Does it help you relax when you start visualizing yourself in that environment? Does it help you kind of get into mode a little bit more?
Yeah, right. Because like when you visiting somewhere for the first time, you kind of like, what's going on?
Right.
Yeah.
But I kind of put myself already there before I get there. Like, oh yeah, I've been here before.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Facts.
I do that same.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, right. Gotta do that same thing. I anytime I do like a presentation or something like that, I like to make sure I like put myself into the environment, even if the environment looks nothing like what I expect it to be. It might be, I'm thinking 15 people in there. It might be 45 to 100 people that you're about to speak in front of. So you kind of visualizing it. So yeah, I like that. All right, y'all. All right, we got any questions for our people? Well, we got three. We got three in the game. All right, cool. 3 of the game. So tonight, big vote, everybody. The big vote, it will be at Turner Hall, Milwaukee, downtown, right across from the Pfizer Forum. Look, for y'all that like to eat and go downtown either way, you'll be able to slide over and see what you don't usually see in Milwaukee on a Tuesday night, which is a concert. Again, we got Ro James, we got Steve the Stoner, we got MT Twins, we got Kia Rap Princess, we got Ray Nitti, who's been in the studio today with us. We got Carvey P, who's in the studio with us right now. We got DJ Sushi Lord coming to twist and turn on the ones and twos. We got Real Rich coming from way at 901, which is Memphis, from the A as well. And then we got BTW, which is our own Von Mays, coming in to perform as well, hosted by Rotimi, and Jasimine Tyler, and of course we got a little Scrappy coming through to set the live performance as well, and of course other special guests too. You don't know who will pop up. Milwaukee got some local celebrities that like to pop up and be seen as well. The local celebs, why don't y'all come out too? Be seen. We got local celeb Latoya gonna be in the building. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Ride Out, you coming out tonight? He can't. Ride Out ain't coming out tonight, man. It ain't big enough. We ain't got no Grammy Awards for him yet. The bigger vote. We ain't got no Grammy. Wait.
No. That ain't it. I actually got a big show rehearsal.
Oh, for real?
I got rehearsal for this show, whatever that we got coming up in Minnesota. So that's the only reason why.
Okay.
The rehearsal start. Man, I'm the MD. How to look the MD
musical director.
Yeah, how to look at the MD skipping the rehearsal and I'm holding everybody else accountable. But listen, because I was asking Carvey, what time was he coming up. So he kind of said like 6:45 type. So I was gonna try to rearrange some things so I can catch him on stage.
Nice.
But by me being the MD of this set and they paying them racks.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure. Hey, listen here, Jack. Hey, man, I gotta make sure, man, that rehearsal right, and then we on point. So when we get up there, you know what I mean, it's go time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
hey, but I know everybody gonna do good, man. Real Rich, Carly P, and then also, I was hoping I would have got a chance to see Ro, because I'm on his album. I'm on Ro James' album on that record last time. So, but shout out to everybody on the stage, man. It's gonna go hard, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful night tonight.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Yes. All these young folks, I literally was passing out flyers.
Yeah.
And you see them kids, they was like, "Oh yeah, Carly P and Steve Stoner."
Carly P and Steve Stoner.
It's gonna be a dope show, man.
Yeah.
So
like I say, intergenerational. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
I do want to thank everybody for coming out. Chris, Carly P, Real Rich, all the squad that came in today. Ray Nitti, Jasimine, Tyler. Did I miss anybody on that list yet? Tamika, who then disappeared, but it's been a great day. It's been a great week. It's been a great last 4-5 months setting up for this thing. I'm hoping that we can get everybody in and do maybe a little interview after the concert is done. And God bless everybody. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. See y'all tonight.